Guys, welcome back. It is week 6 in college football, coming off a legendary week 5 there. The highlight of the weekend was Oregon winning on the road at Penn State. I called that one, and they won by 6 in double overtime. A legendary game there, and overall a great weekend. But we're on to week 6 here. And yes, guys, it is officially October this weekend. I can smell the Halloween decorations. I can smell the apple cider. I can smell the inside of a pumpkin right now, and I'm feeling football in my heart. So this Friday is the first game in October this year. It is BYU hosting West Virginia. BYU 4-0 on the year, undefeated. A great defense this year. If you stayed up last week and watched that game against Colorado on the road, they stole that game late with a shutdown performance in the second half. And here we are Friday night hosting West Virginia, a terrible offensive team this year, and a bad matchup here for the Mountaineers. BYU wins this game 27-17 at home on Friday night. And then going to Kentucky at Georgia. Guys, Georgia needs a bounce-back game here. Gunnar Stockton, they should have won that game against Alabama. Their offense could not score in that second half there. The defense played great in the second half, but the offense just would not finish the job there, and they lost by 3 points. They bounce back big time here, 34-13. Kentucky does not have it in them this year to beat Georgia, I'll tell you that. And then Iowa State at Cincinnati, a strange game here where Cincinnati is favored in this game by 1 point against the number 14 team in the country, Iowa State, who I still think, after beating Arizona last week, is the most overrated team in college football, ranked 14th, playing at Cincinnati here. Now, guys, Cincinnati's quarterback, Sorsby, he led them down the field in a great drive to win the game at Kansas last weekend. This team can score points. They're a solid team, experienced. I'm so done with Iowa State. Cincinnati wins this game at 26-24, and the undefeated season for the Cyclones is officially over. It's in the books, guys. I'm done with this team. Cincinnati wins this game as home favorites on Saturday on ESPN2. And then going to big noon kickoff, it is the number 20 Michigan Wolverines taking on the Wisconsin Badgers. Bryce Underwood and Michigan getting it rolling finally. Wisconsin's kind of been low-key this year, kind of disappointing. And I'm taking the Wolverines at home 31-15 in an easy win there for Michigan on Saturday. Illinois at Purdue. So I boycotted Illinois last week. I took their ranking away from them. I said they didn't earn it. Well, guys, they officially earned it, beating USC in a miraculous comeback there in the final minute, a last-second field goal by Illinois to win that game. That was a crazy game, a shootout last week on Big Noon. And guys, Purdue's defense is non-existent. This game's going to be ugly. 42-17, Illinois wins this game, and they have proved me wrong since that Indiana game. That was ugly 2 weeks ago, but they're back and they're ranked, and their offense is still pretty good with Altmaier. And then going to the big CBS game on Saturday, it is UCLA hosting Penn State. Oh my goodness, guys. I watched some of that UCLA Northwestern game last weekend. What a mistake that was, guys. Their offense, outside of Nico, who can do some stuff with his legs, their offense is so horrible. It's tragic. Their coaching is terrible. Their offense is slow and sluggish. Their secondary sucks on defense. Their offensive line is horrible. This team could go 0-12 this year for UCLA. It's honestly sad to see. And Penn State's going to Los Angeles, or Pasadena, I guess, to play this game in the Rose Bowl. It's going to be 34-10, a total nap time game there. Close your eyes. Don't watch this game. There's nothing to see there. Nothing to see that's good. 34-10, Penn State beats UCLA. And then Texas at Florida. So there's been some hate towards Arch Manning this year. But guys, he's still in the Heisman race right now. The numbers are still pretty good. If he wins this game on the road, he's for sure back in the Heisman conversation. And they win this game 37-24 at Florida in the Swamp. Arch Manning, 3 touchdowns, 260 through the air, no interceptions, and he's back atop the Heisman boards right now, proving the haters wrong with a big road win there in the SEC. And then speaking of Heisman contenders here, it is Vanderbilt at Alabama. The winner of this game will send their quarterback to New York in the Heisman finalists presentation in December, guys. Vanderbilt's 5-0. They have a great offense this year. Alabama, a great road win at Georgia. This game's going to be electric. Last year, the same week, Vanderbilt took down number 1 Alabama. They flooded the field. It was great. But guys, Bama wins this game 31-23. Once again, America's rooting for Vanderbilt here, and I do hope I'm wrong here. I would love to see Vanderbilt win this game on the road, but I'll say Bama by 8 right now on ABC. And then here we go, Boise State at Notre Dame. Notre Dame, they're on a generational revenge tour right now, just like last season. They lose early on, and they just steamroll the rest of their schedule the rest of the way. It's going to be disgusting here. Boise State does not know what's coming to them, and Notre Dame wins this game 40-22, the same score as the Super Bowl this year, guys. They are tearing through their opponents right now. 56 points at Arkansas is ridiculous. Take the over in this game, whatever it is. And number 24, Virginia at Louisville. So, guys, personally, I think Louisville should be ranked instead of Virginia, but I know they beat Florida State. But, guys, Miller Moss and Louisville, a big comeback road win at Pittsburgh last weekend. This team is sneaky right now. I would bet them to make the playoff right now while you still can. Buy stock in this Louisville team, and they win this game 34-23 at home. Miller Moss is coming out, guys. He's coming out this Saturday, and they beat the ranked Virginia Cavaliers, ending their little run there in the top 25. Oh my goodness, guys. So Oklahoma off a bye week gets Kent State. Kent State, the worst team in football. They give up like 55 points per game. This team is garbage. John Mateer could play one half in this game, then sit the rest of the game. 52-6 Oklahoma. That's disgusting. It's just sad to see Kent State being so bad. If not for that week 1 game against Merrimack, guys, this Kent State team could have gone 0-12 once again. They are so bad, and they can't win a game right now to save their life. And then Michigan State at Nebraska. Should be a fun game here. A battle of one-loss teams with 2 really good dual-threat quarterbacks. If you just want a fun game to watch on Saturday, this one's probably the game to watch. And Nebraska wins this one 28-27 in a late comeback there. A last-second touchdown to win the game by Dylan Raiola. I know it's 2 unranked teams, but guys, this game should be a lot of fun, back and forth. And then Texas Tech at Houston. So the battle of undefeated Texas teams here. Now, Houston last week almost lost to Oregon State. They were down 14 with like 6 minutes to go. They come back, win in overtime. A crazy road win there in Corvallis. And then Texas Tech undefeated with a great QB room right now. As long as they're healthy, I believe Texas Tech wins this game 33-30 on the road. A great game there on ESPN. And then UNLV at Wyoming. So my preseason pick to make the playoff out of the group of 5 was UNLV. And they're undefeated right now, playing at Laramie, Wyoming, Saturday night. Could this be an upset special here? No, 38-14. The Rebels of Las Vegas stay alive for the playoff right now, and they go to 5-0 on the season. The number 1 team in college football, the Ohio State Buckeyes, led by the Heisman potential Julian Sayin, taking on the Gophers of Minnesota. Yeah, this one's pretty easy to pick here, guys. Ohio State, 47-9. Their defense giving up like 5 points per game right now. It is ridiculous. It is elite, and they shut down the Gophers here 47-9, and a total snooze fest there in Columbus. And then here we go, guys, the game of the week, the game of the year in the ACC. Carson Beck, the Nutcracker, number 3 in the country, Miami, playing at Florida State, who lights a fire under them after losing that game at Virginia last weekend. They flood the field on the team. 30,000 fans in Virginia flooding the field on their team. The disrespect is insane, guys. It lit a fire under this team. Castellanos, he wants this. He wants to bounce back in the Heisman race. He can prove himself here Saturday night against Miami. Florida State wins this game at 27-23 at home in the upset. I am done with Miami, guys. It is just like last year with Cam Ward. They start 5-0. All the hype's there with the offense. Guys, it's a paper tiger. It's over. It ends here. They're shut down Saturday night. Florida State's playoff hopes are still alive. Mississippi State at Texas A&M. So Miss State should have beat Tennessee last week. They blew that game late. It was a rough one. They go on the road here at Texas A&M, the number 6 team in the country. That number 6 rating a bit too high for A&M right now. I know they beat Notre Dame, but guys, you're telling me Texas A&M is better than Texas right now? I'm not buying it. But they win at home 34-17 over Miss State. I'm still not buying Texas A&M right now, but this team won't lose a game till the game at LSU, and that's like 3 weeks from now. So yeah, they're going to be top 5 probably for a while after this one if they keep winning these games. And the Tulsa Golden Hurricane at the Memphis Tigers. Memphis, guys, is in the driver's seat right now to make the playoff. If they win out, if they go 13-0, they'll be in the playoff here. This game will get them to 6-0, and they win this game 40-13 over Tulsa. Memphis's offense right now is so insane. This team could be a threat in the playoff if they make it. They're better than Boise last year, guys. I'm saying it. They're better than Boise State in 2024, guys. The Memphis Tigers are legit. And then the last game of the night, Duke at Cal. So the battle of one-loss teams here. Both teams still alive in the ACC title race. Duke with a huge road win at Syracuse last weekend, 34-3. I think it was a blowout. They shut them down. And then Cal, a bounce-back win there against Boston College. Interesting game here on ESPN. And Duke wins this game 28-24 in an East Coast, West Coast battle there late Saturday night. They have a good transfer quarterback this year from SMU who's lighting it up through the air. So guys, if you disagree, put in the comments below. But that's all for this video. Thanks to my channel members, and I'll see you guys next time for the best bets in Week 6. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.